Welcome everyone to the 10th episode of the Experiment Floor. Today, as part of our 10th examination episode, we will be joined by Chief Engineer Ero as we examine the combat and field characteristics of the Speed Booster. The Speed Booster is a special upgrade that was designed as a mobility additive to the traditional Chozo power suits, as both a means for enhancing mobility and transforming the user's own body into a weapon of destruction. While it is common to see Chozo power suits that can use a variety of different weapons depending upon the specifications of the suit and what it is capable of handling, the Speed Booster is unique in that the weapon in question becomes the possessor's own body when it is activated. In essence, the Speed Booster works by installing a series of powerful thrusters on the back of a power suit that only turn on when the possessor is running at full speed. These thrusters are also complemented by the addition of a powerful energy storage device that takes the kinetic energy of the user and amplifies it by drawing energy from both the user's surroundings and the inner workings of the power suit itself. As such, as these thrusters kick in with the aid of this added energy storage drive, they slowly begin to accelerate the movements of the possessor and increase the overall kinetic energy until they start to move at such incredible speeds that their entire power suit becomes energized with pure kinetic energy, moving at close to supersonic speeds. At full speed, an active Speed Booster can enable those with a power suit to blast right through certain sturdy materials and most enemies, as they are instantly killed by the high velocity impact between them and the speed boosting individual and do little to disrupt their movement, though getting hit by a projectile can still stop a speed boost right away. This energy can also be stored in the user for a short period of time and then unleashed with a powerful physical movement, creating what is called a shine spark that allows the user to rocket in a single direction with all of the power of the Speed Booster until they hit a solid surface or enemy that cannot otherwise be destroyed by the Speed Booster itself. Because of the extreme speeds that are achieved while the Speed Booster is at full power, materials that are weak to the powerful physical shock list generated by the Speed Booster can be destroyed, and unless an enemy is heavily armored or otherwise resistant to this sort of power, an individual with the Speed Booster fully activated can plow right through and destroy them with ease. Moreover, as noted, if the possessor of this upgrade is able to stop their movement without disrupting the energy charge running through themselves, namely by crouching, their power suit can temporarily hold the charge, usually for about 5 seconds or so, depending upon the model. While in this state, the stored energy can be lost if the possessor is hit by an attack or damaging hazard, but otherwise, they can use the stored energy all at once to blast off in a specific direction in a shine spark attack. While older models of this upgrade draw so much energy from the equipped power suit that it drains the energy shielding of the armor suit, modern iterations are more efficient and deal no damage to the user, allowing them to blast off with all of their stored power for no cost. Furthermore, if the possessor hits a ramp or slope of some sort while shine sparking, they can use the angled surface to catch their feet and keep charging forward, allowing them to chain multiple shine sparks together to get across tricky obstacles with skill and finesse.
This upgrade is generally among my favorites to be produced by literally any type of race, and I don't think anyone can really blame me for having a favorite for this one. The beauty is the simplicity of its design, as it really is just purely kinetic energy that is enhanced to hell and back to turn the possessor into a running weapon of mass destruction that can plow through nearly any sort of obstacle and come out the other side looking like nothing happened. Okay, maybe the any sort of obstacle part of the last statement is a bit of a hyperbole when it comes to physical objects, but when you can just run through someone and obliterate them like a drunk superhero, you have to admit it's intimidating regardless. However, I would not recommend this sort of power for those that can get motion sickness, as it takes incredible resolve and endurance to be able to handle the effects of this power on one's own internal organs. I know I couldn't do it, but I bet Evil can handle it. We've got a working project to try and copy most aspects of it, but we're still having a bit of a time with the shine spark function. Still, hats off to the original engineers, as they say. You've earned my respect.
Thank you for attending this presentation on the Experiment Floor. The Speed Booster is an incredible leg up on any and all that cannot track the motion of this upgrade when it's kicking in at full tilt, and the destruction it can cause with careful movement and shine spark usage is both impressive and incredibly satisfying to perfectly execute. Still, you might want to avoid eating too much before using it, or the inside of your armor suit might be filled with a lot more unmentionables if you lose your lunch and can't get back to base to get yourself cleaned up. Thank you all for watching this video. We here at Space Pirate Science Team take our work very seriously, and we genuinely wish to be as informative as possible when it comes to the work we conduct here, for both ourselves and in the name of science. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and comment to help us get greater recognition out there to inform the greater populace of the universe as a whole. Also, feel free to keep track of us through Twitter, as we'll be posting notices there every time something new is submitted for your viewing pleasure. We hope to see you all in the next video, no matter what world it may take us to.